What's going on, guys? I figure an update on this school bus is long overdue. Little do y'all know, I think I put a video up back in March of this bus that I picked up. Well, I filmed that in December and finally got around to uploading it back in March. So it's May now. I've been out of work from the old coronavirus, so I've had a good bit of time to work and piddle around with this thing. Obviously, the roof's a different color now. Cool sealed that back in February, I'd say. Welded up this new door. It's still a work in progress too, but it makes getting in and out a lot easier. So we'll go on inside and see the changes I've made so far. The lights and all the electrical's wired up, but this is the current state of things. I got one battery that's temporary under there. I got a 120 volt power and 12 volt distribution panel right there. Everything hooks up to a standard 30 amp RV receptacle outside. Water hasn't been turned on yet, but I got I'd say about 75% of the way plumbed up. When that's done, it has a standard RV hookup outside. We got a desk that's temporary just to make things easier to work with. The kitchen's coming along. This is the most recent thing we added, and we ain't finished. We ain't stained or treated any of this wood yet, but these are the cabinets. They'll be stained hopefully in the next couple weeks. Bathroom has lights too, and we got a spot for a toilet. We got a spot for a shower here, and the shower pan's already down. Hadn't figured out what we're going to do for the shower walls yet. I meant to mention when I first walked in, but the windows are all tinted 35%, so it's a lot cooler in here, and the white of the roof really helps with that too. On to the back here, we've got a bedroom. Also got lights, courtesy of these right here. LEDs, they only burn about, I think it's about 2 watts per bulb or per light, so ain't nothing hardly. We got a closet over here, and a bed will be in the middle here. We'll have an exhaust fan, some storage there, some storage here. Emergency exits, they're staying. I did get rid of the hydraulic lift that used to be in here. I didn't really need it. Refrigerator is right here for now, but it's going back over here. We got some vents, and that should take care of the ventilation issues and stuff that we might have with that refrigerator in the back. And one outlet. The fridge will run off a separate circuit. That way, if I ever wanted to transfer this over to run on an inverter or something, I could keep the refrigerator on or off, whichever I decided. It only runs on, I think, 90 watts or something, so it ain't much at all. We got 10 outlets total, so we won't have any shortage of power when we're in here. Again, it's 30 amps, so you can figure out you'll be running about 15 amps on the air conditioner. That'll be right here. That don't leave much for anything else anyway, so I figured 10 is major overkill as far as outlets goes. But if we need to upgrade to a 50 amp service at some point in the future, we can, but I'm just trying to get this thing done by the end of summer. If not, end of the year at the very latest. That way I can start using it next year. Eventually, I plan on using it as a camper. Depending on where I'm at with work and whatnot, I may end up using it as a house for a short time until I build one of my own. But we'll see how that goes. That's pretty much it. Everything electrical's squared away in here. Everything's a lot cleaner than it was. It's even locked down. I can't even open it. Engine runs phenomenally well. We even got new tires on it, and we got those Toyos right there. That is still the cheapest ones I could find, only $380 a piece. So if you're talking about replacing the front too, that was $800 with the labor, and we'll replace the back for someday, but right now they're holding air, so I ain't worried about it. Fuel system's cleaned out. What else did we do last time? Pretty much all the fluids have been changed, except the transmission fluid, which was in pretty good shape, so I left that alone. We may end up replacing the motor and the transmission someday. get a little more speed and power out of her, but for now, I'm pretty pleased with her. So that's the updates as far as the old school bus goes. It's been long in the waiting, but I finally get around to it. So I hope y'all enjoyed it, and if you want to see more updates later on, then you can subscribe, and I'll try to post again the next few months. Alright, y'all, have a good one.